Say hello to Dana Gould, folks.
Hi, Paul. Very nice.
How are you?
Hello,
Folks.
Fred.
Hey.
Fred's my strength. Stay there.
Dana, so much is happening for you. You are so busy. You have Showtime specials coming
know.
out the wazoo.
Anything to keep me from being alone with free time. You know, as long as I have stuff to do, I'm great. Other than that, it's just sitting in front of the bathroom mirror. I hate you. I hate you. You know you're in trouble when your first words of the day are, oh, damn it, I'm awake. Now what?
Come on, life can't be bad for you now. You got some great things going on. Your career is really taking off.
Well, I'm afraid now this is the big fear. You know, that when you're starting off, your big fear is that you're not going to become successful. And now my fear is I'm going to become too successful too early. Like, because all these other people are just losing their minds. You get the guy from the Partridge Family going out with transvestites and people robbing liquor stores and video stores. What happened? It was like that in the good old days. Remember the good old days? Teen stars were happy. The Mickey Mouse Club. You never had Cubby in the back with a crack pipe and a pistol.
You know, I think you probably did. We just never heard about
That's
it.
right. Well, they do 20/20 segments now. I remember when Cubby snapped. It was anything can happen day.
Those were really his ears. You know, weird
Singing,
things.
and all I heard was M.I.C. See this knife? What if I cut you? And then he made us get tattoos. Having, like, people from Disney, but they hide their faces. Cubby was always a quiet one. I thought he was a jerk from day one.
Well, you don't have to worry about that because you lead such a dark life anyway. Everybody knows
It
it.
just fit right in.
Nobody could hurt you.
Well, I don't know. See, I think everybody has that limit. You know, everybody has their limit of how much you can take. I think in that way, people are like jack-in-the-boxes, sort of. Everybody has that one thing that puts them over the edge.
Right.
You know?
Yeah.
It's like you wake up in the morning, your car gets towed. Take the bus to work, get there, been laid off. Because the boss is having an affair with your wife. And then for like 4 weeks, you're just waiting for that one thing. And it could be like a small thing, you know, just in the supermarket. Where are the Pop-Tarts? We're out of Pop-Tarts. We were all out of Pop-Tarts, and he just started shooting. What's wrong with our world?
I have a theory about the people that you see who snap with rifles on the top of water towers. They're really just like all of us. It's just, life is like a big game of Monopoly. And when you were a kid and the game wasn't going your way, you'd just flip over the board, right?
That's right.
That's what they're just doing. They're just flipping over the board.
Well, there is that point when, you know, what happens to some people. You know, they say that society is getting better and better. 1 out of every 6 people is a serial killer now, but no, everything's great. But, well, that's because they'll never admit that there's a problem, you know. That's a great thing about, like, I was doing some research about this one-man show that I'm going to talk about later. I was doing some research on Kennedy, and the thing that I noticed is when you look at those speeches, remember when politicians would actually say things actually take stands on issues?
I can barely remember.
Yeah, now they're like, bad things are wrong. Eventually, they won't even tackle that issue. They'll just come out, soap. You have to wash your hands with soap and good hot water, just as hot as you can stand it.
It's up to you.
That's right. Eventually, I guess you just get to that point where you gotta go, well, I'm just gonna have to start cutting people up. The world's not getting the old Dana Gould message.
Well, you get along better with psychos than happy people, probably.
Well, that's the
Probably
problem.
relate better to people who live on the dark side.
Yeah, well, because I'd rather take people that are too dark than people that are too light. Everybody has that one. Hello. I don't need glasses to see that you're hurting. I just got off the phone with the contractor and he said he's almost finished building your emotional prison. Fire the warden. Make it break for him. It would just be like drinking a beer and maybe that's your problem. Right there. I'm just having a beer. Having a beer. Why don't you give me the zip code to the state of denial? I'll write your postcard. Just having a beer.
Tell her.
Halloween's in October. Take off the mask.
And of course, my favorite, you need to take a swim in Lake U.
Take a big swim in Lake. But there's no trace of those people throughout history. That's the thing that I don't understand. If you go to the Bible, you go to mythology, Arabian legend, you never see, Sinbad, the sensitive sailor. Doesn't matter that you're a cyclops. It only takes one eye to look in here. But, yeah, I just keep busy, and I hope that that's...
All right, now tell us about the one-man show.
Well, it's a one-man show. It's a very important show. I think we have the poster. Maybe they took a shot of it earlier.
Yeah, I saw this on the way out.
It's based on the life of the policeman that was handcuffed to Lee Harvey Oswald at the time of his assassination. And it's called Handcuffed to Destiny.
You get that?
As you can see, there's Jack Ruby, there's Lee Harvey Oswald, and there's me in the role of Detective Sergeant Milton Berlow, who was the officer at that time. And I was in the role of this guy. And
gee, it's amazing how much this Jack Ruby here looks like Bud Friedman from. This is Handcuffed to Destiny.
That's right. And
a one-man show.
If there's a moment,
would you like to do a scene from the show?
I'd like to do a piece. I'm opening soon at the Ed Driscoll Theater in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. So. It's November 24th, 1963. We're in the basement of the police department in Dallas, Texas. Thank you.
Hey, what?
Very impressive.
Thank you very much.
Very impressive.
Thank you.
And how long is the show? It'd be about 90 minutes or so?
No, that's pretty much the show. I mean, people really don't care about the rest of the guy's life. Come on.
Did you spend some time researching his life and before, after, maybe how it changed his life?
No, but that'd be great. If I found out what he did, because people are really getting, it's $15. And if I found out some stuff.
You don't really want to spend a whole night in a theater, so you're in, you're out.
Yeah.
It's a good show. I like it.
But I don't even know if that's his real name.
Oh. Well, what else you got coming up? I know you're really busy. I know you're very in demand in television.
Well, I get my, I get a series.
Congratulations. That's great.
The old Fourth Network.
Uh-huh.
It's a sort of an action-adventure, crime, drama, living on the edge, kind of 90s Starsky and Hutch thing with a lot of sort of,
That's
sex.
great. When's this coming on? This fall?
It's a mid-season replacement on the old Fourth Network. And it's called Nude Cops.
Did you bring a clip?
I have a clip.
Freeze, mister!
Quick, give me a leg up.
Let him go, rookie.
Come on, we can still catch him.
Take a look at that barbed wire. I'm a little bit more worried about what this fence is gonna catch.
Oh, yeah. No, that stuff's gonna tear. You don't want...
Yeah. And I got the scars to prove it.
Ooh.
Let's call for backup.
Yeah.
Excuse me, officers, but,
Yes, ma'am?
what happened to your clothes?
Clothes, ma'am? We don't use clothes.
You see, someone sees a nude man in the street. They look twice. That extra couple of seconds could buy me my life.
You see, ma'am, our nudity is a weapon. Like my gun and my nightstick.
Let's roll, partner.
Those darn nude cops.
Oh, boy. Dana Gould, thanks for being here. Look for Nude Cops on the Fourth Network this summer, and go see Handcuffed to Destiny. We'll be right back with more after this. Don't go away. Comics only. Thanks for being here, Dana.